Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today, we're going to be playing with Power Stones. I've seen everybody else doing it, and I was kind of waiting till I could put something together and figure out something that works. But today, I think we're going to get to play some grindy games, as you can see from this deck list over here. But before we get into it, let's go hop in and explain why we're playing all the cards we're playing today in today's Power Stone deck. As always, I'm going to say, if you would like to support the channel, if you want to get your deck list looked at, if you want extra video content, if you want to participate in polls, all that stuff, hit the join button down below. But if you also want to get yourself something before the holidays, maybe buy a gift for somebody, protect all your nerd stuff, check out ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. Use promo code PowrDragn. They'll save you 5% at checkout, and you'll be supporting the channel. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with 4 Teething Wormlets, because we do have a fair amount of artifacts, or things that make artifacts, in this case, Power Stones. So this is actually going to be a reasonable card to play with. And I think this is my 4th deck list I built this season that has Wormlet, but the card's really cool. We are going to play 3 Abrade. Now, I thought about what card goes in this spot, and it makes sense that it needs to be Abrade because we need something that deals damage to kill creatures, but going to the opponent's head with damage doesn't matter that much. So this is one of those cards that we can actually just kill a creature early or kill a problematic card late, and there are a fair amount of artifacts, even if it's just opposing Bankbusters or something that we can kill with this, and it's fine. The only downside is I wish we could hit Planeswalkers with it, but I think there's still going to be enough targets that we could take advantage of this. Then we have 3 Horned Stoneseeker. Now, when this dies, we lose a Power Stone, but when it comes into play, we gain a Power Stone, which can also trigger the Wormlet, which is nice, and then it just gives us mana for other stuff. And honestly, if they're targeting this and not targeting like a Wormlet, or in this case, a Loam Speaker, then we're kind of okay with it, right? Loam Speaker is going to give us any color and also produces mana. It doesn't make treasure or doesn't make Power Stones, but honestly, this is fine. The other thing too is, in a pinch, we can turn a land into a 3/3 and get a little extra value when we actually get to where we're attacking. Playing 2 Reckoner Bankbuster because it's another way to get some cards, though we do have a few ways to see cards in this list. We have 4 Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which is one of those ways we can see cards, but also the token can attack and make treasure, which can help us cast our more expensive things that we're going to talk about in a second, or even trigger our Wormlet. So more things that can help move the game forward. We also have Arbalest Engineers. We're playing 3 of these. Now, this is interesting because we can do 1 point of damage, which occasionally will pick off a creature, and it's nice. I doubt we'll get to hit opponents, but if we do, it'd be like, hey, cool, thumbs up. But realistically, it's just, honestly, another thing the 1 point can be good at is if you're attacking, your opponent blocks like a 2/2 with a 3/3, and then just pick off their creature that they were expecting to have post-combat. So that's actually really good there. But we can put a +1/+1 on something and give it trample, which sometimes we may want to do if you get like a 5/5 Wormlet or something. Like, that's reasonable. And otherwise, more often than not in this list, we're just going to be making the Power Stone, right? Because it gives us more mana for things and all that. And you're probably wondering, like, well, why are we making all these Power Stones? Because you can't cast these spells with them. We're getting to that. One of those things we're going to play is 2 Thran Spider. And this card, I'm still kind of on the fence on, because I don't like giving our opponents mana because they could just as well have something, or they could just be activating things. Because remember, you can use the mana from the Power Stones to activate stuff, you just can't use it to cast stuff, right? So that's a little bit tough. That being said, if we do get a lot of mana, don't have anything we're particularly doing with it, this does let us search the top of our library and see if we can find one of our key cards. So I don't hate playing a couple copies of it anyway, and it does advance our game state. We're playing 2 Atsushi, the Blazing Sky, and this might look a little bit out of place, but it does make 3 treasure. I mean, those are artifacts, so we can trigger the Wormlet with it. And more importantly is if this dies, like say we're on turn 4 with, or whatever turn with 4 mana, and then it dies and we make 3 treasure. Well, now we have 7. If we get 1 more, that's 8, and that's a key number for the deck, as you're going to see. And we've got 3 Might Stone, Weak Stone. Removal, more often than not. But hey, in those games where you don't have anything, you at least get to draw cards. And again, if you're at 5 mana, you play this, you now have 7. You get the next one, you're off to the races to cast Cityscape Leveler. This card's just kind of ridiculous. When you cast it, you get to kill something. When you attack with it, you get to kill something. And then if you unearth it, you get to kill something, right? So this card's really neat. Big fan of this card. We just haven't had a good spot to play it, and this is one that could actually allow us to do it. But usually, if we're in a situation where we can cast Leveler, we can also cast Portal to Phyrexia. And this is cool because even if our Leveler dies, we can get it back out of the graveyard. This lets us get rid of creatures in the way. So lots of cool stuff that these cards are all going to do together. Now, these do allow us to play a very long game if we need to. We can also recur different things and gain life with like wormlets. Like there's a lot of little in-between combo situations here that we're going to hope work out the way we want to. But the good news is we do have stuff like at Sushi if we do need to see cards, or we do have Mightstone, Weakstone that can draw a couple, and then we do have Fables and Bankbusters. So we have a lot of ways to draw into those cards that we're looking for. So hopefully we don't get stuck too often hunting for them or with them in hand and no mana. Then we have 6 Mountain, 1 Sekinzen, a Boseiju, 7 Forest, 4 Carplusion Forest, 4 Rockfall Vale, and 2 Mishra's Foundry, because we can spend the Power Stone mana on them. I mean, and to be honest, one of the things we do fear with this deck, in all seriousness, is we are concerned about Farewell, right? Because it can get rid of all of our permanents, and then we don't have anything. So what we're really hoping is maybe we can do enough damage through the early turns, keep enough back that if they do Farewell, we're not completely screwed, and then maybe have a couple creature lands that we could finish stuff with. We may even be looking to add an additional one because we don't have that much of a high color requirement, right? This one wants red-green, and then we do have Etsushi that needs red-red. But realistically, if we get 1 red and 1 green, we're probably going to be pretty functional for the most part. But we'll see how the games go. So strap yourselves in, because I have a feeling these are going to be long, grindy games. I don't know how many we're going to get to, but we'll see. But have some fun, and then we'll catch up with you on the back end of the video. We'll talk about updates, and we'll have a card spotlight for you. All right, we'll keep this. But boy, this is a very uncomfortable situation. That makes it maybe a little bit better. We still like to draw a land, though, if possible. Storm Chaser Drake. Alright. We did get a land. I'm willing to attack here. If they trade, they trade. I don't think they're going to trade, but you never know. I would like to think we would get to shoot this down at some point, but no. Alright, sure. He's pumped up. You get to draw a card. Guess I should have just killed that instead of playing our creature, but it is what it is. Alright. We'll try to play this. And we'll just pass. See if they want to do anything. If so, we'll try to kill the Storm Chaser Drake. They probably won't tap out, though, and give us that opportunity. Because they can obviously protect it with some things, I imagine. We're just going for it here? I mean, alright. I mean, I assume you have another thing, or you wouldn't attempt it here. Obviously. Oh, what? Really? Oh, that was just a greedy move from the opponent. Why? Why would you do that? The opponent just says, oops. Yeah, I don't know why. That's, That does seem a little odd. Yeah, opponent just says GG's. I don't know if that's what I would say here, but I'm willing to attack with just the wormlet in case, I don't know. Let's flash something in here. See what trickery you got. Okay, nothing. Okay, that's good to know for future turns. Alright, do we want to discard anything? Probably one of these just to see if we can score another land, which we did. Alright. Well, I should have done this first, actually. Pre-combat. Missed out on a point here. Still attacking with just these, though. Oh, I guess we didn't, because that makes a treasure, so it doesn't really matter. Never mind. Make a Power Stone. End the turn. Now, they can sweep the board here if they really want it. I mean, deal 3 to everything is still a reasonable play. Alright, they are juicing it up. Question is, do they have a counter? Because we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. It's not quite enough. But what we can do It just put the opponent to the test, and then if they spend any mana, then we go ahead and do our thing. They're just going to 7. Huh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I guess if we wait one more turn, then it just goes to 11. Are we fine with that? Like, I don't know if we are. Let me think about this. Do we just go for it here? I don't think there's a way we lose here. Yeah, we just end, like, let's let the opponent go. Because if they do have something to sweep the board or whatever, we don't really have anything, so whatever. All right. I mean, they have a pile of cards in hand, so I mean, we might still be dead. I don't know, make it big and double strike or something. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, I guess it's still a game here. All right, now we get to do this. We will tap the treasures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is fine. And I get it. The opponent might have been saying GG's because they thought the game was over. But they have a whole handful of cards and like 6 mana. And they've got a creature that's flying I can't block. So like, as far as I was concerned, it was not over yet. Is the only reason I didn't GG's back. But we'll see what's up. We'll see exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like, you know, you want to GG some things, they might still get us here. I am going to attack. I mean, we did gain a little more life. This just deals a point, so I don't know if we really want to run that out. Now, they can just recast this, which moves this up to a 9, and then whatever pump effects they have could be the difference here. We can get one of their Storm Chasers out of the graveyard, which is beneficial. So we at least have a blocker. So there's that. Unless, again, they have another March or something. Oh, they just had another Angel Fire. Okay, sure. Not much we're going to do about that. Yep, might as well get all of it. I mean, they go to 15. We can't kill them if they have a way to untap, because we can only deal 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ugh, close. Actually, that's not totally true. Well, now they're going to get another +1, so that changes the math anyway. Yep. I mean, they're probably still going to win this, in all seriousness. So from our graveyard, we get to deal, but we might as well take this. I mean, if they have a way to just march all of our stuff, they're going to do it anyway, so it doesn't really change anything. During our end step, we could copy the Storm Chaser Drake, though. Or respond by copying the Storm Chaser Drake and have another blocker. Though they can get a bunch of life, and they can do it again, and then it gains trample from one of those things. So I don't think we can win. I think we're just dead. At least I would think so. Just trying to think of ways we can get extra damage, but I don't think we can. I mean, I think we can, like, turn this into a dude. We can turn this into a dude. We can, like, copy one of the loam speakers so it can make another dude. And is that all we can really do? I mean, we make another one of these, it just deals a point and deals it. So that's like the same thing. But I guess we don't have to put another land at risk, so sure. Sure. We'll just put a +1 on itself. Why not? None of this really matters a whole lot. It's all kind of performative at this point. Because that's only 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Technically 18, but they could block 4. So nothing's really going to happen here. Yeah, they're going to use March, I'm pretty sure. There's like an off chance they block that and somehow we miraculously get to kill it with this, but I don't think that's possible. This can get us a bonus point if that comes up, but I can't see any way we get out of this otherwise. Yeah, March basically just means we're dead. Okay, they made the safest block they can make here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, does this Arbalest literally make the difference? Does this 1 point get us across the finish line? It's literally deal the 1 point. Don't gain life, please. Wow, what a sicko way to win that. All right, we'll keep it. Seems about as reasonably solid as we can start here. Opponent says, hello. Well, hello to you, opponent. Racer X, if that is your real name. Probably not their real name, actually. If we go... Well, it doesn't really matter. We don't really get any better benefit here, so let's just do this and attack for 1. And then we can Arbalest, make a Power Stone. I mean, just shooting that doesn't do anything because they could pump it. And then we'll just see where this goes. All right, sure. I mean, I almost ran it in there, but I just figure even if they pump it here and they attack and we're gaining life, like, it doesn't matter all that much. Yep, you got it. Okay, now that's interesting to note. Let's play this. Play this, and we'll just pass. I think. Sure. We're at 6 mana currently. Or available. We have 5 in play. And here, honestly, I'm tempted to just crew and double block. Or at least attempt to double block. They could have a kill spell or something. That's fine if they do. Alright, we'll crew this up. Though, because I wasn't really doing anything else, I could have just not done that and see if the opponent forgets I could do it and then just attacks anyway. But it doesn't look like they're going to. Then we'll go ahead and draw a card. Oh, what? Can I not draw? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing some reason I can't draw here. And I don't know what... I feel stupid right now. I don't know if my brain's just checking out, but like... Alright. Weird. I don't know what just happened. I really don't. We'll make another Power Stone. So So we got 2, 4, 6, 7. I can definitely draw now. Yeah, I for real don't know what's happening. That might be the first time I've had something like that happen. Like, where it just didn't let me draw, and I don't know why. And it's not even about it being a creature, because I've done it before when it's been a creature. So yeah. Just at a loss. And I can draw now, though. I wonder... You know what? I wonder if it's because... Maybe it was looking to use this mana that was tapped at the time, and I needed to manually add mana to my mana pool. That would be a very weird thing for Arena to do that. It's possible, though, that that's what happened. Alright, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We obviously can get the extra mana we want from there. I think we just do this and kill Gix. And then I'm willing to attack with this, and if they want to trade for both, I think actually, there's really no reason to, since we know we're going to play this. We just need to be patient. No attacks. There's really not much the opponent can do here without playing multiple spells, and even then, we don't care greatly. Yeah, we're good to go from here. Yeah, there's no good attacks for you here. We're going to draw a card. Yep, we're not worried about that. That's fine. We've gained enough life that it's not really relevant. That's a good bonus card to have here, though. We're going to go ahead and juice this all the way up. And then we're going to try to get a Shieldred soon. Yeah, just attack. In the turn. Opponent says GG. Alright. Alright, I guess we'll keep it. I mean, we got 3 lands. Can't really do... I mean, it's going to be slow, so we're hoping they don't have counters, because otherwise this hand's not going to do much. Alright. Probably just going to lean into Spider and gamble that they don't have a bunch of artifacts they can play. Alright, that's kind of sort of good, I think. Since that deck's not likely to have those. This is a little tough, though, right? Because we kind of want to play Fable, but at the same time, we also know if the opponent plays this and has, like, one of the cheap exile things, they would be able to get rid of our token, and they can't with the Spider. They can do it next turn. We can't do anything about that. But if they do, they do. Oh. Another Thran Spider. Huh. Wasn't expecting to draw this, actually. I mean, it doesn't greatly change things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still be a little bit of ways away from what we want to do. We could do this, but then only have 2 mana. So yeah, might as well go with this. Now, an interesting thing if we wanted to is we could just get rid of that. And gamble on them. Wow, why is this so tough? Alright, I say we let them have it. Because there's also a possibility if they, like, exile our Thran Spider, and then we kill a thing, this comes back into play, and we make another Power Stone. So it's not, like, the worst thing if that happens. I can kind of live with that. Okay, Machiko's Reign of Truth. A little annoying, but it's whatever. That's cool. Also, the opponent's missing some land drops here. But I think if they're missing land, we'd rather just give them 1 land than let them have to get all the free mana on coming turns. And we'll just find a way to deal with this otherwise. We can also consider... Well, now they can go find land. using Thran Spider's ability if we get another land, but I don't think we will. We'll probably just play the Arbalest. Okay, that actually works out. Oh, no, it doesn't. Dang it. If I'd have played these differently, they would have. I should have kept this in hand. I would have had a better turn this turn. Well, I guess we just play this and take the guaranteed mana. We'll attack with one of these. Alright. Let's see how bad this is going to be. Currently, we have 7 mana. We'll see what happens. Oh, they found another Jeskai Naturalist anyway. So it didn't matter much. Now that's really bad for us. Yep, that sucks. Because now we're going to lose 2 things next turn. Practically guaranteed. Well, that makes it where we don't lose so many things. But we're still at the wrong mana. Actually, not true. We have a Loam Speaker now. Alright, so sadly, we kind of have to kill this. And then we'll play this. That gets us another Power Stone. And then no attacks. So here, likely, we only get one thing exiled, which I'm assuming is going to be either a Spider or a Loam Speaker. We're hoping Spider. But probably Loam Speaker. Mostly because if it's a Spider and we get to keep the Loam Speaker, one more mana and we get to play this, and it's really good. Alright. Then we play some enchantment. We make a big naturalist, and they gain a bunch of life. We probably chump block with engineers. Oh, interesting. Well, that sadly is gonna get the Loam Speaker, I'm pretty sure. Ah, well. That does set us back a little. Oh no, they're going for one of those. Okay. Not the worst thing. And at the moment, we can actually even double block one of their things if we needed to. So that's cool. Spirited Companion, alright, get a counter. Sure. Sounds good. Alright, we're just gonna block here. Go to 10. Hope we find the card we need. Because we're gonna have one blocker. Alright, hopefully that helps. Alright. No attacks. I mean, they still get to play this, plus something else. Oh, that was weird, because it was still doing the jiggly effect. Oh, that was awkward. Now the question would be, what do we even try to get back? Oh, we don't get anything back. That's a problem. Alright, we go to 5. I think we're just dead now. Unless we just top deck another one. Oh, that's not true. We could get the leveler. You're not a leveler, but we don't die with you either. Because this gets rid of a Kami, which is the trample we're worried about. So we kill that. And we play this. And then we pass. So we're still alive. For the moment. That's good to see. So now I don't think we die here. They're going to gain a crap ton of life. That's just cost of doing business. Like, we know that's happening. Yep, we'll block with this little engineers because they've done their thing. Alright, if this is a dumb card, we get to at least discard it and draw again. We're not going to get to do that. Smart move by the opponent. I would have got rid of that too. Yep, because that land is doing absolutely nothing. Can't Can't really risk attacking, and there's no benefit to it here, honestly. Because if they got one thing that exiles, we would have just died. Okay. Fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have more than enough mana, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. Alright, it's another blocker temporarily. Not the way we want to go about business, but here we are. Man, even another Might Stone, Weak Stone would have been good. Alright. Well, now we're just blocking with this 2/2. Man, we really did a whole lot of nothing this game. Alright. Blocking. Need a level... We need one of our big artifacts here, or game's over. Yeah, we're just dead. We just drew a bunch of mana and did nothing. Ooh, definitely mulligan. Oh, no, that's not much better, but I guess we got to keep it. Gosh. All right. Doing this because if we do find some way to get extra mana out, and we manage to stick the Might Stone, then we obviously are going to be able to cast the Leveler. There's a lot of hopes and dreams in that statement, but yeah, it's whatever. I mean, sometimes you don't get a choice. Hopefully they don't have any artifacts I'm going to give them mana for. Alright, wedding announcement. That's not going to be good for us. Man, this hand was just way too slow, wasn't it? Man, it works out to where we get the Might Stone, but I don't even know what we want to do with it, to tell you the truth. Because this might just be a case where we just draw cards. Because, like, killing a token doesn't have, or a companion doesn't have that much value. We're mostly going to be playing it just to allow us to play the Leveler to get rid of the wedding announcement at some point in the future. Atsushi's nice, but we probably want that afterwards. Try to help with the sweeper or something. No attacks. I assume the Leveler is going to die a horrible death too, but that's neither here nor there. Also, if we get the right amount, I mean, we already have enough mana that if they do get that, then we just drop a portal and get it back. So that's okay too. Alright. So we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly enough. I was just checking to see if maybe we could Wormlet plus this, but does not look like that's the case. We'll destroy that. Because that's the real problem here. Now we're in Wandering Emperor territory. Which would not surprise me. So how do we want to go about business here? I kind of want to go Wormlet at Sushi. And then see how we feel about things. Though, if we attack, we do get an attack trigger from this. Get to kill off a thing. Opponent splashes in Wandering, but then this gets exiled, and we can't actually get it back out of the yard. So there's that. And they don't have anything worth going to get. Because we have to get a creature. Alright. I guess we're going to do what we can. See if we can encourage the opponent to sweep the board. It would at least use their mana for the turn. No attacks. Just not worth it. Not yet, anyway. At least if they, like, we attack with that Sushi and they exile it, then they have to have another Wandering Emperor, which they very well might, to be honest. Like, I don't know the answer there, but feels like there's some extra potential value to be made there. But we'll see. I mean, at least now, if we attack, we at least get to kill a Wandering Emperor. Uh-oh. They're looking at it pretty heavy, trying to decide what they want to do here. They want to depopulate. All right, that actually works out for us. Cool. We're just going to take the treasures, though, here. Mostly because we would get access to cards, but we actually just want to play Portal. So it wouldn't have done a whole lot for us.
Let your blade do the talking.
I'm going to go ahead and hold this because it's another land we can discard to this later. And actually, I guess we go ahead and just use the treasure for this, right? Yeah, we don't need that. All right. Let's see what the opponent wishes to do. Anointed Peacekeeper. Cool. You get to see the one boring card in our hand. Because boy, is it a boring card. Yep, just going to go to our graveyard. And we're just going to get a leveler. And we will discard 2 things. Which got us another leveler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This gives us 10. Nothing says we can't have 2 levelers, so sure.
Our swords will cross again.
No attacks. Wedding announcement. Cool. Not cool. All right, go back to our graveyard. Get a flyer. If we attack with both of this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so they can't actually kill that. So we can just kill both of those. Think we're into it. Kill one of those. Kill the other one. This one's already being targeted. All right, cool. Okay. Opponent goes to 6. So even if they sweep the board here, we at least have a land we can attack with. We got them fairly low. If not, we've got more than enough creatures to attack with. We get to copy one with the reflection, which will probably be the leveler. Paragon, sure, but that's not going to be nearly enough. Going to be just a wee bit short there, opponent. Man, the way this game started, I didn't think we were going to get to this game state, honestly. I thought we were going to end up much further behind. Yup. We got 2 big 16/16 tramplers. To our graveyard, to their graveyard. We'll do this and get a card here, actually. Oh, oof. That's rough. Yep, GG's. Okay, we get to go first. Sure. I mean, leveler's basically like, you know, we just mulligan to 6 here, but that's fine. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to do this. Mostly because next turn I'm going to play the Fable. And I'd rather not just have 2 1/1 sitting out there for a couple turns till we can get more artifacts into play. So I'm just taking the damage where we can now. Play the Fable. Hope our board doesn't get swept. If it does, we'll figure out a new game plan. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Alright. So not killing our creature. Interesting choice. And we'll pass. Now, if we can keep this goblin token alive and draw a land, we'd at least have access to the Mightstone Weakstone that pretty much unlocks everything, so that'd be pretty cool. I'd be a little excited about that, not gonna lie. You know what? I think I'm gonna crew Bankbuster. If they want to kill it, if they want to spend a burn spell on it, it's all good. Alright. I'm assuming they don't have it. Yeah, I was going to say. That didn't make a lot of sense. We're going to keep this whole hand. I mean, I guess I could have got rid of Wormlet, but wasn't that excited about that. Alright, try to attack. Oh, they did actually have the spell. What? What? Oh, who knew? Interesting. So they didn't use it. They didn't kill off our Bankbuster. Wow. Okay. I mean, good job for patience. All right. Cool. Interesting situation, to say the least. I hope this Phoenix chick gonna get juiced up by something. Oh, it's Stormseeker. All right. That's for real. Kind of a juicier target for our Mightstone Weakstone. And I really don't mind that too much, because if we get to play this, we're going to gain life off of our Wormlets. So that's actually pretty cool. Alright, let's draw. See if we can hit a land. We did not, but that we did. And this would actually be kind of useful anyway. So that's not a bad thing. So we're going to go ahead and get this down. -5. And we're gonna attack for 3, I believe. At 15, I feel like we're mostly... Technically, if these Wormlets stay alive, we're at 17. Okay, Raiju, sure. I will trade a Bankbuster for a Raiju. Alright. Knowing the situation we're in, I'm okay with this. Resolve. Yep. All good. Yeah, we'll keep this. I mean, the opponent goes first. We don't really have a turn 2 play to take advantage of our Wormlet. I mean, maybe we find something. But we don't have it in hand currently. Oh, that's probably not a good sign. And the worst part here is if we don't... Yeah, that is a concern. Because if we don't find anything on turn 2, we're going to be probably behind the 8 ball a little bit. We'd like to find one of our mana creatures. That's our real goal at the moment. That would be great. That is not going to get us there. Alright, I'm attacking with this to try to dissuade the opponent from trying to kill it in case we find something next turn, but this draw looks like it just didn't come together. Okay, well that's somewhat of a positive, right? We gotta take the good news where we can. I mean, I assume these are just gonna die and we're gonna be chump blocking here because we can't just freely go below 10. Alright. If we go to 5, we are risking death, sadly, so I'm going to go with this. Hopefully they don't have another kill card, because there's a good chance they do. I don't see any way we get to this anytime soon. So I'm probably getting rid of these and just hoping. Ah, that's a bit late. Alright. That's bad. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, GG's. Like, I don't even need to wait around. We're dead. Alright, we'll keep this. Like, this seems at least somewhat reasonable, because, like, even if they kill this and we lose our Power Stone, it's kind of fine. Because they're probably coming after our Wormlet here. Unless they just want to play a body of their own, I guess. But either way... Oh, they're going to wait. See what else we play. That's fair. Would you like to kill a Wormlet now? Probably not. You want to kill the Stone Seekers so you can actually cost us some life. Or actually cost us some mana. We'll gain the life either way. Opponent. Really? You did that wrong. Alright, let that be a lesson to you viewers. Like, let it resolve, let it come into play. If you kill it with the ability on the stack, the sacrifice happens first. And now I don't have to get rid of a thing. So the opponent just did us a favor, effectively, is what happened there. Let's see. If we play this next turn, we'll have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not going to change anything. If we play this first, it doesn't do anything. I guess we just do this and get the Power Stone. And then I'm not going to attack here because they might play like they could block and then play Liliana and leave us with nothing. I'd rather not do that. Alright, go for a throat. This feels like they don't have Shieldred here, which is kind of nice. Oh, well, not like it'll matter now. Anyway, so we're going to go with this. And we are going to off that duder. Yep, we'll take 3. And attack for 2. And we're all set for Leveler now. Sure. That sounds great. Oh, this is nifty. You don't have anything. Oh, you do have something good for us to go get. Hold up, please. Here we go. I'm okay doing that because next turn we get to play Leveler. So even if they play something relevant here, we'll just kill it. Oh, they're going to go get it so we can't have it? Smart. Smart. I don't blame them. That's a good move. We go get this. Because if we just have more life, that's probably better. So I'm going to go with this. I mean, obviously they have kill spells now. Alright, sounds great. If we put the opponent, if we take 7, we go to 5, we'd gain 1. Like, it's not that bad. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's the way we're going here. Not sure that would have been my pick, but okay. Let's see what's in your graveyard. Just, oh, nothing good. All right. Then I guess we'll get... Arbalest only shoots something. Just trying to figure out what's really worth more. I mean, this has Menace. I guess we'll just get this. Let's go ahead and kill the 3/3 and go to 9. Because I would eventually like to have that. No attacks. We should be pretty good here, though. Ah, they have another Flesh Gorger. Alright. We will also get a Flesh Gorger. Which sounds great. We will play this. And play this. Yep. We're all good. We'll keep. I mean, I'm hoping, I was going to say over the first 2 turns, I draw some non-land, or a non-tap land. But we got okay there. Does the Wormlet survive? Nope, but you get your choice of what to discard from us. We have a great many things. Alright. Seems reasonable. We're just going to go with this. And attack. I mean, the interesting thing here is now they know we have Might Stone, Weak Stone type scenario here, so we just play this. Now, they don't know we just picked up the Abrade, which is cute. But we are going to Abrade to destroy that, so they don't get any real value. And I think I want to play this and just gamble on getting the Might Stone, Weak Stone, possibly. Especially if they have a turn where they play like Rafine or something and we still want to be able to kill it. If we found another land, that would give us 5 plus 1 is 6 and we'd be able to take it out. Path of Peril. Boo! That's okay. We'll run these out. I was going to say, probably have another one. Alright. They got a whole pile of good cards. Oh, deck, what are we doing? Alright, well, this did not go according to plan. Yep, they get dragged to the bottom. Sure. Yep. I mean, I imagine on some level they're going to have some counters that we're not making them spin yet, so... Maybe just looking for something like Fables or some such. I don't know if you're going to get us out of trouble here at Sushi. Alright, hey. At least if you die, we get to see cards. That's cool. No counters. That's good to know. Unless they exile it, obviously. But they do not. Okay, that's good. We'll look at cards. Okay, we get to attempt to play a Might Stone, Weak Stone and get something, so that's cool. That's not the worst thing. Kind of have to hope the opponent... let's see. I can play both of them. Alright. Well, we know they're playing discard spells, so this could just be sad for us. But we'll see. Okay, hey, we got a backup portal. That's cool. That doesn't suck. I mean, unless they just found counters, obviously. Alright, we're at 6. Are they just going to be able to kill us that way? I mean, I guess we have to... What are we looking to do? I don't think we can win this. Like, I'm trying to think of scenarios where this goes well for us. I can't think of one. I think we just die too many different ways. I was trying to think of maybe, like, we put Wormlet into play and we gain a life, and then we can get Wormlet next turn and cast a thing, maybe? But we'd have to get this into play, and like that's a mess. So like I just don't see how that's gonna happen. Yeah. Just bad times. Opponent got us. Yeah, that's it, opponent. If you got another corrupt, like anything, we're just toast. Oh, they got a march. Wow. That's one way to get it. Alright, we just have to hope they don't have it, and we can maybe get incremental life gain bonuses along the way before we die. That's kind of our game plan here. It's a terrible plan, but it's what we got, you know? Gain 1. Draw 2. So we can gain another one. Okay, that's something. I'm going to assume the board's going to end up getting swept here. So let's just let that ride. Especially since we can get a Wormlet back next turn and then do more Storm Seeker sort of things. Right now, opponent can still get us for a corrupt for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are all swamps? Oh, yeah, yeah. That could be real bad for us. Yeah, we sack a Power Stone. We could go ahead and make 2 things. I think we go ahead, especially in the event that they were to draw another Invoke Despair. At least we have some creatures to sacrifice. Go ahead and start back on the Wormlet plan. I mean, this is mostly just trying to keep our life total fat. Alright. We attack. This was like one of the wildest ways we could have gone about things, but here we are, you know? Trying to make a comeback from being at whatever that was, like 6 life. And the opponent sweeping the board, what, 4 times? Alright, Path of Peril, sure. Back at it. Like, we're gonna do what we can do. Alright, we're gonna get a Wormlet. And a Wormlet. Actually, no, we get a Wormlet and a Cityscape Leveler here. Oh, we got him in the wrong order, didn't we? Yep. Damn it. That could end up being important. We'll try with this. In the turn. I mean, if they get another Corrupt, we're still dead. Because they've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, now, yeah, they definitely have 10 now. So, we're just having to, hopefully we can gain some life before that happens. And that 1 point is actually really important here that we missed out on. Which sucks, but it just is what it is. Opponent's down to 22 cards. So, I mean, if we can also stay alive, I mean, we'll have mostly done the job. Okay, Path of Peril. Dealing with that again. This goes away. We will get... I'm going to say double Wormlet. Alright, I'm going to discard both of them. Those did not help. Wow. Now here comes the other problem. I guess we could get at Sushi's then and start getting access to more stuff. But I almost feel like I need to level her here, so we at least get the 2 life and go to 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we could stay alive that way. We could kill Bankbuster. Oh, gosh. I mean, I feel like we kind of have to, which just makes me feel gross, but... Destroy this. What are we looking to do here? I mean, I guess we go for it. Well, no, because I would turn it back to day, wouldn't I? I kind of need them to do it. So they don't get the free card and the free life or whatever. Though we know they're playing a bunch of discard spells, so it's possible they just make us discard this and then sweep the board again anyway. Or they might be waiting so they can get this and then... Who knows? Because, I mean, they are at 20 life. Well, they get to copy whatever it is they're going to do here, so... Bad news for us. We now can't survive Corrupt. All right, March kills one of them. That's sad. I guess I could have got away with just... I knew they had discard spells, though, so I can't be too mad about it. Tough life. Wait, what? Oh, it's artifact or creature. Yeah, okay. All right. I guess with the first one, we will get... Oh, they removed that sushi? Gosh, dang it. They did. Ah, that sucks. I guess being what it is, we got to get this. And then we'll get one of these. And hopefully draw a playable spell. Another leveler would be great. Get rid of this Celestis. That would make us real happy. You know, it's a wormlet. It keeps that from flipping. I don't necessarily hate it. Maybe they just have 2 lands in a row on top. That would be nice. Because they've pulled a lot of spells out of their deck already. Because they played a lot of the Searcher top, all that. You know. I guess we didn't have 3 lands on top. What are the odds? Well, they're thinking about using that, which means they don't like what's in their hand. Oh, no. Well, if it's corrupt, we're dead. Oh, okay, let's go for the throat. Okay, that's actually not so bad. We could live with that. That's totally okay. We're going to get Wormlet with the first one. We're going to get this with the second one. What'd I do? I did it backwards again, and I knew that too. That was stupid. That one's on my fault. I missed three points of life there that time. All right. Hopefully Atsushi just helps us in this anyway. 3 points, we still would have died anyway. We need one more turn to get out of corrupt range. Also, we could, if we're lucky, we could kill our own Atsushi and just get treasure and gain a bunch of life. But opponent says GG. I think we got there. Ooh, boy. All right, I'm not going to lie to y'all. That felt a little dirty. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I felt like we had so many come from behind victories and, like, decks that it didn't feel like we should win against. We did. I would say this. I think the deck's going to have some issues against maybe, like, mono red. Because if they get out to an early start and you don't get a couple of blockers or maybe stick a wormlet or something, that could be a problem. And maybe something that's counter heavy, because this is going to be a bit slow. Now, you can get your early creatures and sneak up under them and cause some problems, and so you're not without options. But in those scenarios, I think those are going to be the toughest games. But that being said, I mean, against mono black, against even like the soldiers deck, whatever, we actually had quite a few plays that worked out pretty well in our favor. So I'm actually pretty excited about this one. It's weird, but it was a lot of fun. So yeah, if you're looking to play some of these cards, you're looking for something to do with Power Stones, go for it. The one thing I would say is I might experiment with taking out one Atsushi and playing a Karn, because I think that could be really cool, as maybe just getting Karn's ultimate and finally doing something with those extra Power Stones late in the game would be neat. But that's probably the only change I would make. Otherwise, play it as is and have fun. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Embercleave. Man, like, okay, so if you're newer to Magic and you didn't play Magic over the last like 2 years when Embercleave, before it rotated out, like, Embercleave was a menace. And the funny thing about Embercleave when it came out, the way it reads, people are just like, oh, well, you'll never get to do a bunch of damage. You're never going to cast this for 2 or 3 mana. Like, that's Magic Christmas Land. But the reality is, even the times you just got to play this for 3 or 4 mana, it was still fine. Like, you get to give something a bonus and double strike. It was really good. Like, this card was so popular. And it still goes for like $8, I think, on a lot of sites. So even without it being in standard for going over a year now, and change, maybe 2. Man, it's been a while since we got to play with Embercleave. Regardless, you actually still have to pay $8 for these. These are still getting played. I imagine these are still really popular for a lot of commander decks, because you get this on a big creature, a dragon, a dinosaur, whatever you put a bunch of counters on, and you can just end the game with this. So yeah, if you've been sitting on them, they actually still have value, but if you want to pick one up, this is probably the cheapest they're going to be for a while. Now, today's deck list was a lot of fun, really surprising. We got to play with unique cards. But if it's not your thing and you want to try something else, check out this Selesnya list we have that actually really uses soldiers in a pretty good way. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.